What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 94 of our Madden 24 Philadelphia Eagles franchise mode here on the channel. Guys, we have 4 episodes left here of our Madden 24 franchise mode, and then we will be getting into our Madden 25 franchise mode. We will be coming out with that team shortly here, but we are, we're kind of far into the future right now. This season, Jalen Carter, he has the chance to break the all-time sack record. Yeah, Jalen Carter can break the all-time sack record, getting over 200 career sacks. So, fingers crossed that he can get it. He's only like 10 sacks away, I believe. He's not far. He's really not far away from breaking it. Jalen has had some massive years here in Philadelphia. I think he's tied the single season record. If he hasn't, then he's definitely had a bunch of 6 sack games. I know Jalen here, he's broken the single season record. He's gotten over 20 sacks in a single season multiple times. And there's been a couple Eagles here on the team that have done it. They've gotten that, multiple sacks. They've gotten the, double-digit sacks. They've had career years here in Philadelphia. Just something that you really like to see. Just something that's definitely for the boys right now. Look at that, 17 touchdowns, no interceptions for Archie. You love to see that right there for the young fella. Rushing-wise, 629, 8 touchdowns for Will Shipley. I could definitely see Will making a real run at the all-time touchdown record. He's always getting 10, 15 touchdowns a season. I could definitely see him making a big stride for that the next couple of seasons. Receiving-wise, we're receiving now Devontae 670, AJ only 430 right now, 10 touchdowns for Devontae, 3 for AJ Brown, 2 for Dallas, got it right there, 1 for Shipley, 1 for Brendan. Let's see, blocking-wise, only 3 sacks allowed there by Landon. Everyone else doing very well. I like to see that for the other guys. Looks like some people have been banged up a little bit this year. Tackles led by Jeremiah Trotter Jr., Nakobe Dean's also up there as well. TFL is going to be by TJ Watt with 5. Good old TJ Watt. Let's see, we got Jalen Carter, got 6.5 sacks. That's going to lead the team right there. Good old Jalen. Love to see that there for Jalen Carter. Picks, 4 from Sidney Brown, 2 from Keely Ringo. We have a couple there from Travis Hunter, and then 1 from Nakobe Dean. So, not a lot of picks, it seems like we're getting in the sim. It seems like we're kind of lucky if we do get a couple of picks. I think the one season we only had 2 or 3 picks here at the midway point. But hopefully we can maybe figure it out a little more. Maybe that's just a setting thing. I really don't know though why we're having issues with getting interceptions in the sim. Who knows? Maybe it's a me thing. Maybe it's someone else's thing. But we'll figure it out hopefully eventually, or not at all. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it probably. But here we are, punt returning. Not as good as Britton Covey. I think Britton Covey is the best punt returner here we've had in a Madden franchise in a hot minute. I mean, the dude was just straight electric. He just got things done. And I think when you don't play Madden, the punt return and the kick return just become entirely obsolete. It's just not even a thing anymore, which is super frustrating and it is extremely annoying. But here we go. We are at 13-4. We tie with the Commanders, but I guess they won out the season series, or we tied the season series and they had more points for than us. I don't know. Archie, though, 29 touchdowns, 3 picks, 1,082, and 18 touchdowns for Will Shipley. 7 touchdowns for Archie Manning. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if Archie, at the end of his career, is top 10 all-time in rushing touchdowns. Archie Manning apparently is just the best mobile quarterback ever. 7 touchdowns on top of 29 touchdowns. He has a 36 touchdown season. And dude's a menace out there. He truly is a menace. AJ Brown did catch up there. He got 1,000 yards, 1,200 for Devontae. 7 sacks by Landon. Ooh, Thad fell off. Walters kind of fell off. Cousins and Powers also fell off. Powers is doing some injuries this year. Only played in 13 games. Trotter 117. 99 tackles there for Nakobe. TFLs were actually led by Nolan Smith with 16. Carter had 15. Sacks 20. That's going to do it right there. 23 sack season in the sim there. 5 picks from Sydney. 5 from Travis. 2 from Keeley. 1 from Nakobe and 1 from Rudy Warwick. Let's see, 12 for 14 there. I mean, Elliott, 14-year vet. He's in year 15 right now, so he is starting to decline. I'm not too surprised by that he's going to start regressing a little bit, and just ability to perform and just general leg strength and everything like that. You know, you can't stay young forever with these kickers. You know, just look at Justin Tucker now. Modern day Justin Tucker is not Justin Tucker, you know, from when Joe Flacco was the starting QB there for the Ravens. But the Eagles here in tow with the all-time sack leader, Jalen Carter, going to be taking on the Green Bay Packers. And here you go, going into this Green Bay game, looking for hopefully a big win here. They don't have Jordan Love. They got something Davis here, number 16. Not the team captain, which is very strange. But hopefully this team is ready and set to get this game underway. Because, well, Philadelphia is a team that is built to win, plain and simple. We're here to win. We're in it to win it, to get it done, to hopefully just have the best seasons absolutely possible. That's what we're aiming for right now. That's what we need to get done. But here we go. Eagles, Green Bay Packers. Nick Sirianni, the head coach. I mean, Nick Sirianni also has not had a losing season here with Philadelphia. He's never had a losing season. He can also, you know, by the end of this series, in the next 4 episodes, depending on how we kind of taper off the series, he can find himself being the all-time wins leader for a head coach. He has a very strong chance at it. Not actually sure what that record is currently, but I think by the end of it, there is a good chance that Nick Sirianni could easily have well over 200 career wins. You know, if not, maybe kind of rival that 300 win spot right there, which would be absolutely insane for any head coach to have. But we are down 14-7. Come on, offense. There you go, tied it up. You know, Mr. 36 touchdown back there needs to do something here on offense. Down by a score. Ooh, we get 3. That's not gonna quite cut it though. Down by 11 now. All right, cut it back down to 3 with a touchdown. Come on. Ooh, I think this. Don't think this is gonna go by the way we want it to do. We're gonna be down. Yeah, we're down by 10 now. Down back by 3, and yeah, could not get it done here in the first round, in the wild card round. Cowboys beat the Bucs, which is brutal right there. Absolutely brutal. Yo, at least it's not Dak Prescott back there. I think it's Klubnik. I think he's their starting QB still. But you know, you can't have Dak Prescott be good and to win. It's just not what you want to see there. Mahomes is with the Titans. I did forget about that one. Manning, though, 27 for 44, 3 touchdowns, a pick. I mean, he didn't have a bad game. That pick definitely probably could have hurt. It also hurts when Archie Manning leads the team in rushing. Like, come on. Devontae, 116, 3 touchdowns, 65 from A.J. Brown. Sacks, only 2, 1 by each tackle, Walters and Church. Trotter had 11 tackles. Keeley had 10. 2 TFLs on the day. Sack-wise, only 1 sack. It's not, you can't do that. Keeley Ringo had a pick himself. 2 for 2 and 3 for 3 there from Jake L.A. I mean, he clutched up in the playoffs, which is kind of all you can ask for. Stonehouse did his thing, and there's no kick and punt returns. Because, of course, there's not. It is going to be a Commanders versus Titans Super Bowl. Wow, that is gross right there. But at least it's not Commanders and Dallas. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of upset that Dallas even made it to the championship round. But the Titans, they do hold out to win their first Super Bowl in franchise history on the back of Patrick Mahomes. You gotta think Mahomes here. He's a journeyman. He was with the Saints. He's with now with the Titans. He's getting some wins now. Let's see who retired here for the Eagles. AJ retires and Dallas both retire here. Creed Humphrey retired right there with the Jaguars. Younghoe Koo retired. And Kyler Murray retired with the Cowboys. What nonsense is that? They had Kyler Murray. Was he their starter or their backup? Like, I really don't know because I don't look at their roster. I don't care about the Cowboys roster. They're just a trash organization, let's be honest. But the fact that 3 teams out of the NFC East made it to the playoffs is absolutely insane in its own right. But going through here, seeing where everyone's signed. Any big crazy names going anywhere? I mean, we see a couple X Factors kind of kicking around free agency. They'll get picked up once the preseason starts. It seems like those guys don't actually go unsigned. They just don't get signed initially here in the first couple days of free agency, which is really strange. But I mean, I get it. All right, but Eagles, they ain't go after anyone big. Here's a look at their draft class. They went with receiver in the first round to replace A.J. Brown, as well as going with tight end in the second round to replace Dallas Goedert. They also went a lot of defense right there, corner, safety, linebacker, and defensive end. Unfortunately, Mr. Ford there, he has an 81 overall normal depth, so hopefully he can progress in the future. We did bring in Mark Andrews in free agency. We did find him. We just brought him in just to be kind of a veteran there. Take a look at the defense here. Dean is an X Factor. You got Sidney Brown. You got Winfield still. Hunter's number 1, still kicking it. We got Jeremiah in the middle. So this team is still stacked. 99 overall. Jalen Carter in the center. Can't beat that. But if you guys did enjoy this episode, hit that like button, comment down below. And text on YouTube, though. Peace out. Rock on. Stay super class. We'll catch you on the next episode here on the channel as we look to wrap up this series in the next 2 weeks here on